The guardian dog everyone praises is usually the first one predators test. Most people think predators test the weakest dog first. They don't. They test the one that looks important, and on most farms, that's the guardian everyone praises, the confident one, the visible one, the one that moves first, the one that owners brag about. Predators don't test weakness first, they test leadership first. Predators test structure, not strength. Wolves, coyotes, even roaming dogs, they don't rush in blind. They observe, they measure, they test response patterns. The guardian dog that appears to control the pasture becomes the first evaluation point, because if that dog can be read, the system can be understood. The dog that patrols the most, responds first at dusk, positions itself between herd and timber, shows visible confidence, becomes the focal point. Predators identify authority quickly. Authority shapes herd behavior. If authority is stable, resistance increases. If authority is predictable, it becomes exploitable. Testing is subtle. Testing does not always look like aggression. It looks like a brief silhouette at a tree line, a distant howl, a single coyote appearing then retreating, a wolf pacing just outside the fence. They are not attacking, they're measuring. Which dog reacts, how fast, how far, how emotionally. The first reaction reveals everything. When the praised guardian explodes forward immediately, predators gather data. They learn trigger distance, chase range, speed, commitment pattern. Information reduces risk. Testing is about gathering information without paying cost. Overconfidence can be measured. A highly confident guardian may advance aggressively. That looks strong to humans, but predators ask, does this dog overextend? If the dog leaves herd too far behind, the predator gains leverage. The goal is not defeating the dog. The goal is understanding its boundaries. Calm leaders are harder to test. The guardian that watches quietly, advances only when necessary, returns to herd consistently, maintains controlled posture, gives less information. Predators prefer predictable opponents. Calm structure creates uncertainty. Uncertainty increases hesitation. If you have multiple LGDs, predators often test the one others follow. Dogs have hierarchy, even subtle hierarchy. If they destabilize the lead dog, others may react emotionally. Emotional reaction creates chaos. Chaos opens windows. Testing the leader is efficient. Testing is long-term. Predators don't test once and disappear. They return. They watch feeding times, patrol routes, fence weaknesses, lighting changes. They want pattern recognition. The praised guardian often follows routine. Routine creates predictability. Predictability invites testing. The difference between praise and performance. Humans praise. Loud barking, aggressive charging, visible intimidation. Predators evaluate positioning, distance control, return behavior, emotional regulation. A dog praised for aggression may be predictable. A dog praised for calm structure may be harder to exploit. The guardian that patrols openly and confidently is easier to study. The quieter dog that holds inner perimeter may be harder to evaluate. Visibility attracts testing, not because it's weak, because it's identifiable. Authority shapes herd movement. Predators watch goats closely. If the guardian moves, do goats cluster? If the guardian barks, do goats scatter? If herd stability breaks easily, vulnerability increases. Testing authority reveals herd psychology. If predators detect overcommitment, separation from herd, emotional chasing, inconsistent patrol, testing intensifies. Closer approaches, longer observation, coordinated distraction. They're probing for cracks. You don't eliminate testing entirely, but you reduce vulnerability by enforcing boundary discipline, return to herd instinct, controlled advance, calm posture under pressure, multiple guardian coordination. The goal is not intimidation, it's structural resilience. Guardian dogs are not pets first, they are territorial stabilizers. If they are treated like reactive companions rather than structured protectors, patterns change. Over-socialization can reduce territorial seriousness. Inconsistent correction can increase emotional reactions. Predators test emotional dogs more aggressively. The most dangerous guardian is the predictable one. Predictability makes evaluation easy. If a dog reacts the same way every time, predators adapt. If reaction varies strategically, predators hesitate. Strategic variation is not chaos, it is controlled unpredictability. Watch Dusk closely. The first dog to shift posture, the first to lock eyes, the first to step forward. That dog will be studied, not because it is weak, because it is influential. Predators always test influence first. The guardian dog everyone praises is usually the first one predators test, not because it's weak, not because it's loud, but because it appears to control space. Predators test authority, they test structure, they test reaction patterns. If the praised dog holds ground calmly and returns to herd consistently, testing often stops there. If it overextends, predators gather leverage. So watch your best dog carefully. Praise is human language. Testing is predator language. And the difference between the two determines what happens next. Don't just admire the dog everyone compliments. Study its patterns. Because the guardian predators test first is the one that defines the pasture's structure. And structure is either your strongest defense or your first weakness. If you learned something new in this video, or if you just enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.